Welcome back to Nerd Paradise Podcast, everybody. So, in our absence, Matt and I have since gone up to another convention.
Let them regale you of... Now, Anime North, just because we travel to another convention doesn't mean we don't still love you.
Oh, God.
We're not cheating on you, we're just seeing other conventions.
Let them regale you of 2 weeks old convention they've been to, on which they unfaithfully went, and thus AN is angered.
This guy pre-ordered his tickets at Anime North for Con Bravo.
Don't let them know that.
Why don't you come back to AN this year, next year, and it's just like, so, can you tell me what happened on the week of this month?
I was out of town.
Oh, we know you were out of town. What exactly? What for?
A funeral.
You can't show your signed badge to anybody.
I can and I will.
They're just waiting at the doorstep. It's just like shaking their head, just watching you.
Do you know how long I waited up for you?
12 months.
Just there with a disappointed look. Phone ready to call the divorce lawyer and their mother.
So the main attraction for going to Con Bravo for both of us was pretty clear. We had people from Channel Awesome coming as guests.
Yes, quite a few people actually.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Nostalgia Critic, Linkara, Spoonie, Paw. Let's see who else was there.
Lynn, the Nostalgia Chick.
Nostalgia Chick was there as well. And a couple of others that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm sad to say that during a couple of the panels, I only knew one of the two of the main people. Yeah. And the others, I had no idea. I don't surf the channel that much.
I do, but I just can't remember off the top of my head their names. But yeah, so the convention was fun. Just the only real complaint I have about it is that they need a bigger area.
It was a pretty confined space, even though while I was there, it didn't seem like there were that many people.
It wasn't that many people, but the rooms that they were using were still small.
That is true. That kept us out of...
atop the fourth wall live.
And where was this again?
This
was in Burlington at a Holiday Inn.
Oh, it's a Holiday Inn, of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we missed atop the fourth wall live, but we managed to catch the end bit of Spoonie's panel. Mm-hmm. Just video game reviewers panel. And we managed to be there for the whole time for Nostalgia Critics panel.
Yes. And that was actually pretty awesome. At one point, I got to go up and ask the man a question. Sadly, he didn't have a proper answer for me, but thankfully, he totally worked on something on the spot.
And what was that?
I informed him about that I had mixed feelings about his review of James and the Giant Peach. Given that I loved it so much.
As did everybody else. That was the whole point of the review.
Yes. So I asked for him, in any voice he chose, although I'd prefer Batman, to sing the My Name is James song. Unfortunately, he didn't know the words off the top of his head because somehow it didn't get stuck in his mind. So he ad-libbed something.
Just making fun of Randy Newman.
Yes. And it was pretty good. It just...
I've got it on video.
He also at one point, which Matt taped, displayed his ability to sing opera.
Yes, he managed to.
I saw that.
He managed to hold a note for over 30 seconds.
Yes,
without
stopping, without probably taking a visible breath. It was pretty fucking impressive.
Yes.
And we had a lot of interesting, colorful commentary from everybody. Linkara was pretty good.
Yes.
I don't pay too much attention to his stuff, but he is.
He's not into comics as much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he's good at what he does. He's funny.
Yes. Yeah, but the critic, of course, as always, stole the show. Mm-hmm. He did a good job. Managed to get his autograph as well as Linkara's.
Yeah, I got the critic's autograph on my hat because I realized by accident that his and mine were of similar styles, so I got him to sign it. So that's still there. Go Sharpie, go!
Yes. And I got my Pokemon VHS signed. Pokemon the first movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's one of his first reviews.
Mm-hmm.
That was a funny review, I gotta say.
And around it was...
Stop hitting yourself.
Well, going around it was pretty cool to see some of the attractions they had on that day. There was a fair bit of cosplay going on. I was pretty impressed to see most of it. Like, I didn't really see anything there where people were like half committing. A lot of it was actually pretty well done.
Yes.
I was impressed. I guess if you're going to go to a smaller con like that, you're probably going to go all out if you're going to do it.
Mm.
Yeah, the con was done well. Like, they did their best, but I'm really glad that they're going to a bigger location next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only real complaint I had. Just they need a bigger location.
Yeah, they really should work on that. That would be good.
Well, especially if you're the only convention in Eastern Canada that the people from That Guy with the Glasses go to. Because otherwise they go to Vancouver.
Yeah, we want them here. If not in Toronto, at least in Ontario.
Yeah, within travel distance, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but honestly, it was really a great meeting the guy. He did a really great job entertaining the crowd. Just always spot on, able to react when the people wanted him to. Of course, 2 reactions for the back credit card. Hate that thing so much.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Sparkle, Sparkle, Sparkle.
Yes.
No fucking bubbles, though.
That's true. That is very true. He was pretty good on the spot with all the voices, too. I'm
Yes.
impressed.
If only we could have done, have them do themselves a reading of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
That would have required someone in the audience to have spent their actual money on it, and I feel a little better knowing that it didn't happen. At least that no one brought it if they ever did put money towards it.
Well, technically, when Doug did it, the reading with Team 4-Star, they used a pirated version of it, the PDF, so...
Okay.
Yeah. Which that reading was freaking hilarious, especially the Krillin part.
Yes, that was ridiculously well done. And also a little frightening.
But those books are a little frightening. And not in the way that they should be. They're supposed to be Twilight rip-offs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God those movies are done come November.
Yeah.
You never know, though.
They had a lot of stuff actually going on the sides at the con. I wasn't there for the Friday, but Matt went for the opening ceremonies.
Yes. That was cool. Just the way everyone introduced themselves and everything. Like Doug himself did another opera display when he said hello and just went all out and just good 20 seconds just hello. No way I could copy that, but just went all out. And then he did a little speech where he started off, all right, so where am I? Canada? All right, I'm out of here. Yeah, so then Spoonie was there as well. He at the opening ceremonies, he got the crowd going thanks to his Han Solo shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, because his, of course, was the classic Han shot first shirt. Mm-hmm. But he went up and said, okay, first of all, my shirt is completely wrong. Han did not shoot first. Han was the only one that shot.
That is true.
Yes.
He's a straight shooter. No one else does it. It was actually Saturday was pretty cool. They had
He might be in the Expendables movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had on the outside portion a LARP group going on, which looked pretty well integrated.
Yeah, and I believe the Nostalgia Chick was participating in that as well.
Mm-hmm. That was really cool.
Small con, but just it had that nice cozy feel to it.
Yeah, there wasn't so much worry about walking through crowds apart from when you were in the lines.
Yeah.
Lines for things got ridiculous because of the space that they had available.
Yeah, they had to switch the panels rooms to their bigger foyer area, essentially.
Thank you. That'll certainly help the audience hear me a little bit better. I can
I'm
also
just-
enunciate more.
I'm just looking at the sound bars.
It's actually a lot better than you think, guys. Trust me, when I do the editing, I know.
No, I'm just kind of iffy about it. I'm just looking at the sound bars.
It's better than you think.
Maybe if I open my mouth more.
Anyways, so yeah, right now, Anne's probably like, those cheating bastards.
Yes. Now, the one thing that did not happen, though, was Mark did not join us yet again at a convention.
Yeah.
I had work to do.
Yes. But honestly, you really gotta get back to going to conventions, Mark. You haven't been in a while.
2 years.
That's still a while.
For our crowd, it's a while.
You really gotta go. At least AN next year. If you're not in the Philippines again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna go back. That's enough. That's a lot of money.
All right. That's good.
But yeah, and your rating, let's just say.
Rating for the con, for the one day that I was there, overall I'd give it probably 7.5 to an 8 out of 10.
Pretty much same for me. I mean, the higher score would be for, of course, if one, they get a bigger venue, and two, while it won't happen, I wouldn't mind if they did it a little bit closer to Toronto.
Why do I see now the AN mascot girl just
Momiji?
yeah, she's just going towards the Con Bravo logo in your face, in your face.
Now, the other thing though, if they don't want to do it closer to Toronto, just go all out and go to Hamilton, where you can get guaranteed bigger spaces.
Yeah. You could take a step further and go maybe Ottawa.
No, not Ottawa.
Ottawa doesn't seem like the con kind of crowd place.
Ottawa already has a con going on, essentially, but not too many people go. It
Okay.
doesn't really get too many things. It's an okay con, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fun meeting the Nostalgia Critic and Kara. I apologize for interrupting them when they had their hands full. But considering that we weren't going to be there Sunday, I couldn't get their autographs during the signings.
Why do I think he went all fan crazy? Like
No,
fan
not
star
really.
crazy and just
No, he was actually very
moderate.
reluctant since the guys were busy.
Yeah.
I was persistent.
I was reluctant because the guys were busy, and the fact that throughout the whole panel, people were going up and essentially, instead of asking a question, asking for autographs.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah, and I can understand, considering that a lot of people were asking because they weren't going to be there the next day or missed the Linkara signing in the morning. But the fact of the matter is that there are other ways to get autographs, especially at a convention like Con Bravo, where all of them essentially walk around the convention most of the time when they're not in panels.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, when I was in line to ask my question, I had my hat for him to sign, and 3 people before I was about to go up, the con assistant person told us no autographs because we're running low on time. So I'm like, well, shit, that sucks, but okay. So I went up and asked, and then after that, people kept getting them to sign shit.
Yeah.
And so I got pissed off. But at the end, they were certainly kind enough to stop for a good minute when they didn't have and sign our stuff. So I definitely commend them for that. That was really cool.
So it sounds like you guys had an amazing time.
Yeah.
Even though we've already discussed this before.
It was pretty good. We were in Burlington. We went to the Boston Pizza there. I'll say I was not impressed with what I ate at all.
Yeah, it was
Boston Pizza.
I know.
but I've been to Boston Pizza when it's good. They really under-seasoned their stuff there.
Yeah, the pasta that I got was kind of terrible all around.
I want to reiterate this again.
Boston Pizza's pizza is pretty good.
It is.
Their pasta's
but
not
everything else.
No, their pasta's not bad though.
Usually.
Usually, that one is probably some of the worst I've had. mostly just under seasoned. That was the main issue.
Yeah, under seasoned and lacking in flavor and a little bit overcooking as well on things.
Okay, it's a step above Jack Astor's, but still.
Actually, maybe currently, I used to like Jack Astor's a lot.
Jack Astor's not bad, depending on which Jack Astor's you go to, actually.
Before they made a big menu change, I guess like 4 years ago, they had a lot of great stuff.
No, their current menu change is actually really great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they've redesigned the menu and just redone it with a couple new items. It looks really good. And, yeah, because usually when I'm out with my girlfriend, we usually go to the Jack Astor's by the Scotiabank Theatre or the one by the AMC Young Dundas.
Yeah.
The two newer Jack Astor's in the city. Mm-hmm. And they're really well done and everything.
It's not a majority, quote-unquote, yuppie food on the menu?
Not really, no. I mean, it's a good, just well-rounded thing of pub food and just decent restaurant food.
Okay, cool. I still maintain that of all like sit-down restaurants like that, chains, they have had the best dessert item I've had at one of these things. It's the white macadamia nut cookie with ice cream and blueberries or blackberries and raspberries and like caramel drizzle. Fucking good. I actually have yet to try to recreate that, and I feel very sad at myself for such. But yes, it's very good.
But anyways, we're not talking about food here.
Talking about cons.
No. If we were talking about food, I'd rage more at Boston Pizza.
The server was okay.
Yeah, our server was really cool. And the rest of the con, we were walking around a bit. We met some people playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With a couple guys for a bit.
Yeah.
We were sitting in the gaming room for a little while. There was a guy explaining Munchkin, which was cool, because I was sitting there and I wanted to help say things, but I didn't feel quite obnoxious in the explanation part. So.
Excuse me, sir, but...
Yes. It was pretty cool. For a one-day experience
did
at
you
a
guys play
smaller con.
Cards Against Humanity with some people over there?
No, we didn't get that chance.
No. I wish, but we didn't get an opportunity.
That would have been another story.
If it weren't for the fact that the lineup for the Channel Awesome panel that we went to was changed to a different place, we may have gotten a chance to, when we were sitting down waiting for the panel to start, to get a game going.
Yeah.
Well, not with them. I mean, like...
No, not with them, but like while we were in the line, we could have gotten the game going, but they changed it so that instead of we could have sat by a wall, we had to stand at a railing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was not so good.
Yes. But whatever.
That's how it is.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
We met a cool couple people.
Yeah.
Sadly, we forgot to give the business card to the Channel Awesome people.
Yes, we did completely forget that.
They were rushed for time as it was, so that didn't occur to me at the time.
You at least got an email, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we sent out emails to them. There's a couple of others I probably should send out emails to as well.
What else do we get? Oh, how was the crowd? Because I've experienced the Anime North crowd. I've seen some of the Fan Expo crowd. I want to know the Con Bravo crowd.
Wider than any convention I've been to in a while. Not to be racist, but essentially, yeah.
For relative volume, it wasn't bad in terms of like crowds and everything. For the type of people, most seemed pretty okay. Like you had not a lot of people going around being obnoxious with the whole crowding.
I believe we have somebody knocking on the door.
Yeah, so
I'll just continue talking about it.
Anyways, go on, man.
So yeah, like I said, out of the other conventions that I've been to, it definitely is a bit white. It was definitely a bit whiter than Anime North, which
he's not trying to be racist.
I'm not. I'm just saying, by demographic wise, the majority of people there were of the Caucasian persuasion.
He's just trying to tell you the demographic.
Yes.
Don't take it racist at any point, please.
But considering that it's out in Burlington,
It's Burlington,
in a small place, you can forgive it.
I've been to Burlington.
That and considering that the convention is less slanted towards anime and it's more towards things, essentially Channel Awesome stuff.
Well, still, you would have had some fans from that, but again,
there was
it's Burlington.
But there was very little to do with anime at Con Bravo, honestly.
Better than Hanover.
Con Bravo seems to be very internet personality sort of thing.
Which works for them. And honestly, I wish Anime North would realize that that's what they should be doing if they really want to keep up, because that's what people like now. Mm-hmm. They like the abridged. They like the people from Channel Awesome. Because these are the people that take stuff that we grew up with and bring it to the forefront. And everybody loves nostalgia.
Yeah. And usually make it funny.
Yeah. Honestly, Anime North, get Team 4-Star up here.
Okay, you announcing this here probably has less impact than you having contacts with people who actually work with Anime North and submitting something to them.
I've tried, though. I try every year, and it's not that they don't try either. It's just scheduling sometimes doesn't work and other such things.
Okay.
But yeah, Anime North really needs to get like Con Bravo and get Team 4-Star or somebody out there to their convention.
Yeah. Because
honestly, if you got Team 4-Star there, you would need to open the entire biggest room at Anime North to get the people going.
Yep, and it's directly relevant.
I'm guessing it would be the stage.
Yeah, essentially the stage room where they have the masquerade and everything. That's where you'd have to host that panel.
Mm-hmm.
And have it be
the
at
only
least
thing that comes up to mind is the biggest thing in there is the stage.
Yeah. And have it be at least 2 to 3 hours long.
Or the majority of the other side of the Congress building, where you don't have the dealer's room.
Yes, but they don't always rent that room out unless they have to.
I think it.
But they do.
Well, yeah, but when they do, they usually use it for other stuff. They already have it set aside for like the cosplay chest on one side, and there's the other part of the convention center that's also used for like one of the raves as well, and some of the concerts.
That's true. Yeah,
like, you want someplace where people can sit down, because those places aren't designed for a lot of people sitting. Mm-hmm. They don't bring in that many chairs.
Can't get that many chairs.
Yeah, the hotel has, but not.
I think no. Again, the best place would be the stage.
Yeah, stage. Have it like on the second day when set aside like 3 hours and just very little. You need very little prep. You just need to get the cameras going and just have the mics working.
Hell, even if they aren't that confident with it, just maybe 2 hours and then let it flow. If it works.
Well, no, considering that the stage is for the masquerade, which is one of the biggest events at Anime North, they would need to literally set aside an exact time.
Okay. No, but like I don't mean like let it flow. Like if it's a little tiny experiment, right? See if it works. If it doesn't work, fine. If it works, increase it to another hour next year.
Yes.
Like I see some of their issues with it is just throw shit to the wall first and see if it sticks. Is basically what I'm getting at. Mm-hmm. But again, it's not a bash to Anime North, and I didn't go to Con Bravo, so I didn't cheat on you.
No, you also didn't go to Anime North, so you're estranged. You're the deadbeat Congoer.
Essentially.
Yeah. For shame.
I'd like to see my son.
I had to go visit my mother.
I'm sorry I cheated on you for Lola. Take me back.
Come on, baby, don't be like that.
Essentially. But yeah, so the convention was fun. They just need a bigger space, and otherwise they're good. They did a good job. It was fun. Travel was not that bad.
Yeah, it was pretty reasonable. I don't usually take the GO train that often, but I found it alright.
Yeah. So getting to and from there wasn't that hard.
No, we got to Burlington Station and we just essentially walked there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
On the way to the train ride back, I almost got us caught in a giant field.
Wait, what?
What
is with you and fields? First it was the cornfield.
Hear me out.
We weren't pantsless at least.
No, we weren't fancy. So, we went to the Walmart because there was McDonald's and Matt needed a drink and he wanted something to eat. So, we're walking back and it's just past the station. So, instead of walking around since time's getting close, I figure, hey, there's this big field here. Why don't we just walk across? And as we're walking up to the grass, we see these fence posts and nothing in between them. And at first, I had a waking terror remembering Cora. Thankfully, nothing happened.
Yeah, he even said the line.
Alright, they're fence posts with no fence.
Thankfully, I got to finish my sentence.
Yes, you did.
And thankfully, we got to almost the other end of the field, and it turns out that the fence on the other side, which didn't have a break in it like the first entering side we did, was totally off at the street side. So we just walked around that way. Yeah. It didn't make it any faster. It was just more adventurous.
So when we eventually do our D&D Farms video, you do know that we will be involving a field, right?
Yes.
Oh, totally. There's also a death ravine near my place that could work possibly. I'd have to check it out, but it's a death ravine, so I don't want to go alone.
Yay, death!
Anyways.
St. Clair Ravine, hooray! We in you we trust.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, so
again, what is with you in fields?
I don't know. I consider myself to be an open person.
I opened myself up to that. Okay.
So yeah, that was our time at Con Bravo.
With a little tangent on the side.
Yeah, nice weekend. We had fun. We'll probably go back again.
I think so. Hopefully,
almost turned into a scene of Jeepers Creepers almost there.
Yeah, we'll probably go back. Hopefully, get things going a little bit better. Hopefully, have our third man with us.
Hopefully.
Maybe have more actually going on at the con. That would be cool.
Hopefully, have a bigger area and go to more events. Get the actual autographs.
Be able to go there for that. That would be great.
Yeah. All right. So when we get back, we'll be on our last segment.
Whatever that will be.
Yeah. It's a surprise, even to us. All right. See you in a bit.